Hello again everyone, welcome back to another episode of Landric Plays Dawn of Man. We are consistently, if slightly slowly, expanding our little settlement. We've got, how much capacity have we got? Up to 35 people. We've only got 27 at the minute, but hopefully all of our lovely buildings will entice some migrants to show up. That's right, we're out of storage slots because we're upgrading our storage hut, and we need a bunch of mud to do that. Hey, we've got some knowledge for collecting 100 berries, excellent. How much mud do these places have left? They've got plenty. So we're supposed to keep 40 mud sitting around. There's supposed to be 4 people working on this, and we always seem to be short of mud. I mean, I know we're using a lot of it because we're upgrading all of these things. So we can't have more than 5 people working on a work area. Fair enough, that's just the way it'll be then. You are ready to be milked, so somebody should get on that fairly soon. You are a little bit sleepy, but you're bringing back some meat. That's right, because we set up a bunch of hunting jobs at the end of last episode, so they'll get filled in. Got our flint mine here. There's only 37 flint left in it. I was sort of hoping putting a flint mine down like this would make these resources infinite, which it hasn't, and that's a bit of a shame. Of course, this map is so large that the resources are effectively infinite, or at least I hope so, but I am curious how much we can spread out. So previously, and if you've watched this series a lot, then you'll know I keep saying this, so we sort of set up a little encampment all the way down here, and that turned out to be a mistake because we got ganked by raiders fairly quickly, and I still don't know how smart the AI is about moving between them. So it might just be that we have to have a single settlement that just slowly blobs out to sort of encompass all of this area. I also don't know how easy it's going to be built, how easy it will be to build on sort of all of this slightly bumpy rolling hills. But at least here we've got a very nice flat area, so we can sort of continue expanding this way for a while at least. What do we got here? Good dog. And over here, good dog as well. Slightly old dog, but that's okay. All dogs are good dogs. Yes, that's what we needed. We needed mud. And I want to tear this down and upgrade it as well, just because it'll make all of our houses, better quality. It'll mean everything inside them lasts longer. It'll mean they're warmer. It'll give us more prestige. It'll make more people want to come and live in them. But I'm curious, if I tear this down, how much mud is going to instantly get put on this building site instead of over here. In fact, let's move that to a high priority just to try and make sure that doesn't happen. So you'll deconstruct that. I don't know how many materials we get back from the hut, whether we can sort of reclaim some of the skin if we're replacing it with, straw and mud and things like that. Hey, we got some knowledge for gathering water. I'm not sure how much knowledge there is to be gained from scooping water into a pot, but we've done it all the same. Yes, I know there's no storage slots left, and do you know why that is? It's because you won't build this hut. Go and build the hut. You're still being told to craft a bunch of stuff. I guess we're at our limits for everything. Got plenty of flint left over, so that's not a problem. Good. So we got some sheep, or it's a shame they don't show up in this list even if they're not actually in the stable, because I don't know where they all are and I don't know how many we've got. Oh no, I can click on this, can't I? There we go. We've got 3 sheep. So they're going to be producing wool, and once we've unlocked weaving we can turn that into nice warm coats, and then I can stop you from making skin outfits, and then we can use that for producing things like bows and sledges and things like that instead. Do sledges take leather, don't they? So you take raw skin? No, you take dried skin, you take leather, but you take dried skin. Okay. Hey, some more humans. Wonderful. And the traders arrived as well. It's autumn, or at least judging by all the leaves, it's autumn. Do we want any more food? Let's get some dry skin as well, just to sort of offset some of the limits of... what am I saying? Just so that any skin that we get off things that we hunt is more likely to be turned into leather rather than dry skin. And if we need it, then we need it, and that's fine. We've got so much meat. I'm gonna just sell a whole bunch of meat because we're not using it. I think we're going through our bread first, hopefully because so I think the bread is a more efficient foodstuff because we turn the grain into flour and then the flour into bread, and hopefully that means we get lots and lots of bread for every grain. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but if they're all preferring this, I think the reason we got so little bread is because they're preferring to eat this, or at least I hope that's the case. And if not, we've still got stacks of meat, so yeah, sheep are expensive and we can't, they don't really give us anything of value yet. Eventually they will. We've got some wool stacking up, and that's actually quite valuable. In fact, let's do that. Because we don't need the wool yet. We will eventually, but not just yet. So we can try and wring as much value out of this as we can, and then, I don't know, we'll ask for maybe we'll ask for another sheep. No, there are plenty of sheep around and they're easy enough to domesticate, so what do we want? Get some leather outfits, I think. Slightly too much. And then some fish, some peas. Nope, just the fish then. Or can we get 2 peas? Nope. Alright, 1 fish, 1 peas. There we go. Ah! Fine, that. Just, I don't care, go away. I just want mud. Just give me mud. Okay, what was I saying? That's right, so we've got the wheat. So, okay, so 1 grain goes to 1 flour, but 1 flour makes 2 bread. So it doesn't massively increase the amount that we get, so you still need mud. You're full of delicious food though, which is always good. 13 flour. Really? Only 13? I guess so. And see, you're putting mud over here, even though this has high priority. Oh, you silly, silly, silly people. How much mud is left in these things? So I'm going to move this area as well. Can I edit? Yep, and just move it straight over here. So these have plenty of mud left in them, so hopefully you'll go and gather that from over here. In fact, there we go, somebody's on their way to go and do that. And then hopefully we'll be able to finally finish building this. And that will be all okay. And then we can upgrade this one. Can you imagine having 2 upgraded huts? Gosh. And this one's still sitting around as well, also demanding mud. We could cancel this one and then just build it later, but I'm not that worried about it. So, either we'll acquire some more knowledge through gathering a bunch of stuff, or we will for surviving the winter, and then what do we get? I think we get weaving, just to make sure that wool is actually doing something of value for us. The megalithism, I really want, just because it sounds cool. We could start building massive stone fortifications, or we could just save up for copper smelting. I think we get the weaving. We don't really need the bridges. Yeah, I think we get the weaving just so the sheep aren't totally useless. And hey, there we go. So let's do that. What do we get this knowledge for? Ah, first constructing a storage hut, of course. So there we go. Oh, that's got huge amounts of space, and resources last 2 times longer. So let's immediately do the same for this one. And then later we can upgrade these to warehouses once we've understood how what are they called? Bricks. When we understand bricks. Wonderful. So we've also unlocked weaving. So now we can start using up some of that wool. And there we go. There's some little wool, little balls of wool coming in as we speak. There we go. Look at you shearing that sheep with a flint dagger. That sounds dangerous, actually. I would not want to be that sheep. You need a little bit of repair, and you're going to take up more of our mud. You only need 1 mud now, so that is happening. Of course, this is going to demand a whole bunch of mud as well. Whoops. But we've got plenty of people. Whoa! Okay, that drained virtually all of the mud from the river, I see. So each chunk of mud very quickly. Let's put down another. Where are we? Mud. Extract. Not tannin. Extract mud. We'll do that, and we might as well put down another fishing thing as well, just so we can keep those together. So I'll say 5 people there. As much mud as, like, just infinite mud really. I'll say 2 people here and 40 fish. What have we got over here? 3 people and 40 fish. Alright, we'll add another person to this one as well. So okay, I didn't realise how much mud was being taken out. So I guess, so if every mud they take out is, say, 25%, like 25% of the mud, then even though it looks like there's some mud left, then they're not going to be able to actually acquire it or extract it. So let's remove this one, and might as well remove the fishing one as well, I suppose. I think the water one's safe to stay. I don't think they're going to extract all the water from the river. So we'll extract all the mud from here as well. In fact, maybe is there... who's on their way to come and do this? We'll see if we can spot somebody coming and doing it. You're going to the bank? Why are you doing that? Are you fishing? You've got a harpoon, so you're probably fishing. There you go. We'll watch you fish for a little bit, and then we'll see how much... Ah, there we go. Somebody just did it. So you're taking... Yeah, you've already taken almost 40% of the mud. And that's just one mud. Two mud. Okay, so each one of these has about 3 mud in it, is what we're learning. Yep, come on, come on, come on. Gather that. So you've got 3 mud, and it's already down to 5%. Okay, so each one of these blocks has 3 mud in it. And then it needs to be restored. No wonder we were taking so long to gather mud. Alright, well, now we know. So I guess we want to prioritise this, and this takes 8 mud, so... Wow, we really do need to... I guess we want to extract mud from here as well. Maybe we don't need to bother putting down the work area if they're going to just... I don't know whether they'll sort of go and extract 1 mud and then call it a day. I guess they'll extract 3 because they can carry 3. Well, we'll find out, won't we? But this will at least... this is probably slightly more efficient than just putting up the work area. Well, I say more efficient. We'll have to click it every time, but at least we'll be explicitly saying, okay, this is full, go gather it. Okay, so maybe we want to start gathering it from over here as well then. Or round this bend. That does mean sort of traipsing quite far away. You still need the 1 mud. Maybe I shouldn't have prioritised this, maybe I should have gotten them to just finish this, for goodness sake. We're also going to need, now that I remember, to build a weaver, which luckily doesn't take any mud. Oh, so we need a weaver and an outfitter. Interesting. What does the weaver turn? I will find out. So I was going to say, is this for flax or for wool? But even if it's only for one or the other, it doesn't really matter. Put that there, and then where's the other one? Build, production, outfitter, and then we'll put this one like that, and then we'll put some more houses around here, and that'll be lovely. Excellent. So you're at least very easy to build. We've got plenty of straw, we've got plenty of sticks. Could even put down another haystack somewhere over here, sort of near our field. In fact, let's do that because they're probably going to end up putting, like, they're going to take all of this straw from there to over here, so we might as well save them a little bit of a trip. Can't put it in any of these places, but we can just do this. If we decide to expand this farm later, then we'll have a bit of a gap there, but who cares? Aha, and we do get bonus knowledge for building our first building of any type, so that'll include this. Which means that, I thought that was like a war horn or something then, but no, it's just that music kicking in. So I was going to say, this technology kind of pays for itself. So you have to turn wool into wool cloth, so it's not just for flax. But as long as we've got flax, then, like, if we do pick up some from anywhere, then turn it into cloth by all means. Same with you and your outfits. So wool, there we go. So wool is 2 warmth and 2 style, whereas leather is it over here? Is 2 warmth and 1 style. So it's just more stylish. I don't know what style has to do with, you know, sort of Paleolithic people. But anyway, we can turn that off for now, because we should be making loads and loads of wool. So, and one of those makes 2 outfits. Perfect. So you've all got plenty of clothing right now. It will degrade over time, but hopefully we'll make enough wool that it that it doesn't matter. So we've got 3 sheep now. Female, male sheep. Ah, there we go. So we're going to be making some baby sheep, that's the idea. And then we'll get plenty of wool from them, and that'll all get turned into lovely lovely outfits. So we've already got 2 in the bank. You're going to make 2 more there. So hopefully, as these degrade, we'll have enough to just easily sort of transition between the 2. Perfect, and we've baked some more bread, so we've got another knowledge. Wonderful. So that's what I was saying before. What technology do we want next? Do we want to try and max out everything in the Neolithic branch? And I do, but I don't think that's the smart thing to do. I think we probably want to move straight to the Copper Age and start getting really, really fancy Space Age tools. Well, not Space Age tools, Copper Age tools. But I do want the Megalithism. Maybe we just go for that. Maybe we just, you know. So we are playing on hardcore, which I think means that other tribes and things like that, so particularly the raiders, for example, will advance at their own pace. They won't match our technology. So I think it's probably smarter to save up to go for that. Copper spears and swords, or all of that stuff. Can we make copper swords? No, but we can make spears, and that's good enough. Now here we go. So we can make bronze swords. Oh, we can make bronze, iron, or steel. Oh no, we can. So we need sword making to be able to make iron and steel swords, but in the Bronze Age you can obviously only make bronze swords. Okay, fine, that makes sense. Traders arrived again. A new settler has arrived. Do we want to buy some wool? Not really. We can make our own. It'd be nice to have a bit more of a stockpile, but oh well. We could. Oh, we've got 35 dried skins. That seems a lot, and I don't think we've got that many people. Also, we can't trade away... we can't trade away any of the skin outfits and sort of replace them with wool ones, because everyone is currently wearing them. So we can trade away 27 leather outfits, but that means that nobody will have a leather outfit when spring comes around, so let's not trade those away either. Is there anything we actually want from you? No, I don't think so. I think we're all good. Let's just jump straight into... Oh, another human was born. Perfect. Is there anything that we can hunt or want to hunt? There's a bear. I don't think we want to hunt the bear. Maybe we do. Aha, so you've chopped down all of these trees, and it looks like, yeah, none of them are regrowing, so we can remove this work area as well. Survive the winter, we got a little bit of extra knowledge. You're going to go and plant all of these things. So we've got 11 grain in storage still. Eventually we're going to want to... Some goats have been slaughtered. I guess they got old. How many goats have we got now? Some were just born, I think, right? Goats, goats, goats. 3 goats still. 3 goats, 3 sheep. So again, it'd be nice to know the sort of ratio of male to female goats, but we can't, so okay, fine. Oh dear. But it says that our people are smart enough to try and maintain that proper ratio, so I guess that's okay. There we go, we've got an old sheep over here, so you're probably next for the chop. You're going to make some delicious, delicious mutton stew. You're all still keeping your homes all nice and toasty. You've got plenty of stuff in storage. You're all standing around idle, actually. Let's just bring that down while we find something to do. Yep, see, these are totally depleted. I'll leave this one here just because I'll inevitably forget to reset them. But, ooh, that's interesting. This is quite a shallow bit. I wonder if that's like sort of a bridge building spot, or whether it's to do with... Yeah. Or... you can actually see them all the way down this river. I wonder if that's just sort of where the textures join, or this is a sort of designated, you can build a bridge here sort of spot. So you're gathering mud, we'll keep gathering all of this mud. And, you know what, we'll even gather some from this side. We're going to have loads and loads of mud. And then we'll build loads and loads of houses. I mean, we send people all the way out here to hunt, so why not send them to gather mud? Speaking of mining and stuff like that, I don't know if I spoke of mining and stuff like that, but I am now. We've still got somebody mining. Don't really need all that much more in the way of flint. There we go. All these idle people are now off to you over here. Yeah, you're going to go collect some mud for me. Perfect. Excellent. You've both been rebuilt. all of our huts are now properly good huts. So let's build another hut, and then we'll encourage some more people to show up. There we go, we'll put this one sort of here, and then we'll put some gaps between them here so people can get around. So I'll put, I don't know, one there and one here like this. I know they're not like perfectly symmetrical, and normally that'd bother me, but in this game I think the sort of higgledy-piggledy mishmash of houses and things, it actually looks okay. There we go, so they're going to get built up. This one's all done. Aha, 500 sticks, a little bit more knowledge. It's less exciting now getting to 7 because I think we're going to have to save up for the copper smelting. We don't want to face a bunch of raiders with really sharp, shiny copper spears when we've only got sort of pointy sticks. Pointy sticks with rocks taped to the end is never going to help us that much. Perhaps though, before we do that, I was going to say if we can unlock flak straight away, that'd be great. But we do have to go through pulse domestication first. So perhaps we make all of our sort of summery spring outfits out of leather still, and then just have wool in the winter. Yeah, let's leave it at that for now. Let's go for the copper age, and we can sort of backfill these later if we have to. Well, if we want to. And I do want to, it'd be nice to get all of the technologies. What milestones can we still get? Can we see that from here? Milestones. Unlock all Neolithic founder crops. Okay, so we do need that. 20 domestic animals, stone circle, 1 unit of bronze, steel, I kept wanting to say silver, and consolidation 100 people in a settlement. I don't think we have to do these in any particular order, so we can skip Neo Farmer and go straight for say metal alloy. That'd be quite good. Ah, more people, excellent. And in fact, if we go to the not the text screen, the knowledge progress, you can see we'll get some more knowledge at 15 domestic animals, some more knowledge at killing 2 more raiders, and that'll be handy. 3 knowledge for getting to 40 population, that'll be very good. We've not hunted any woolly rhinos. We could do that just to get the knowledge and experience. We've not seen any deer at all either, actually. We've not seen a single deer, really. That can't be right. And megalorosses as well. So I assume because it's not telling us how much knowledge we'd only get the 1. Yeah, that seems about right. Mammoths. Aha, this would give us extra knowledge because mammoths are huge and scary. We could get the well technology just to... because effectively it's cheaper because it's only 6 because we'll get 1 knowledge for having this, but we could get some more for flint mines and stuff as well. Ovens, don't have the tech for any of these things yet. That's gonna, ooh, brewery. That'll be exciting to have later. So we'll gather some mud, that'll give us some knowledge. Wool, yeah, we'll get some knowledge for, so we would get some knowledge for carry on building skin outfits, but we've switched over to wool now. I suppose we need less wool to get that same amount of knowledge, so we'll do that. We could build 2 more totems, and that will give us another knowledge. Skin dryer, so I guess we've built enough of those. Food dryer, we could build 1 more food dryer and we'll get a knowledge. Perhaps we do that then. Same with huts, we're getting no more experience from those. But otherwise, yeah, that could work. Maybe I build 1 more food dryer, just for the sake of it. Oh no, I spent so long mulling over our technology, somebody died of old age. Oh, I'm sorry. Not that, we could have helped it in any way, but there you go. Ah, a new sheep was born, lovely. So that'll give us some more wool, that'll give us some more outfits, and that'll give us more knowledge. There we go, you're creating more wool. That's going to go straight over there, and then hopefully you'll bring it straight back and create some more toasty wool outfits. So I think that's actually a good idea. When the trader comes, if they come in winter, then any skin outfits that we can trade, we should trade, because people aren't wearing them because they're wearing wool. I suppose it's nice to have some floating around spare just in case. You're all still idle, so we'll get you to just go and gather some mud from here as well. These should automatically be gathered, yes. And these are. I guess the mud replenishes very fast because it's just mud. And then we'll build some more huts. Not that we're in a rush anymore. We've got plenty of capacity, so we just want to attract some more people, I guess. think we'll put down a couple of, not storage buildings, production? No, transport, that's where it is. A couple more sledges, because we don't... using the leather's a bit of a shame, but we've got plenty of leather outfits now as well, which is good. And this will just help make carrying things around a little bit easier. Aha, the trees do grow back. Excellent, so that's good to know. Cool, so that's... I don't know how many sledges we've got, or how many we really need for this amount of people, but let's just put down 3 and call that a day. Excellent. So, with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.